Trade recap today. Pretty good day. Made $315. Let me just show the P&L real quick. 315. Solid day, solid win. Still some points of improvement that I want to make though. But this is the trade recap for the day. I was very bullish today. We had PPI here. We swept out the high instantly, leaving the data low below us. I was bullish today. I wanted to see a move down and then a pump back up towards 9:30 true day open and these 4-hour and 1-hour highs. We are currently getting the move up right now, but it is quite delayed. Obviously the move up started at 12, so I mean I wouldn't have taken it anyway. But you can see we are very bullish right now. Been moving up for a while, since 12:42 the reversal started. But the reason I took this short is because, like I said, I wanted to see a move down. First, when I hopped on the charts, I wanted to see us sweep out the data low, tap into the 1-hour fair value gap, and then reject to the upside and touch true day open. After rejecting out this 1-hour gap, we pushed a little bit lower, started coming back up. You could have probably taken a small reversal trade here. But it didn't continue going up. We ended up just dumping more and more and more. But I took this trade. I took this short today. And my entry was that market opened. We came up and retested the highest time frame fair value gap. So we tapped into this 5-minute gap, as well as the 3-minute gap, as well as the 1-minute gaps. We tapped into all of these gaps, created a very nice bearish rejection block with market open. I waited before taking this retest, because obviously it tapped into the rejection block here on the 1 minute. You could have shorted here, taken some profits, but we came back up to come and retest the 0.79 and 0.705 range. So I actually did wait for the 3-minute rejection block to form, and then I took it on there. So I marked out the rejection block right here, marked it out from the high to the low. Then we came up. My entry point was at the 0.79 right here. 10-point stop just above the CE. And then we dumped for a 1 to 11 RR trade. Took my first set of partials at this low. Took my first set of partials at this 1-minute low, because that is where I think we could have had a potential reversal, because we came into this big 1-minute imbalance. But took my first partial here, which was about $200. Then I held out for the rest of the position down to here. So it was a good trade. The only thing that I would have liked to do better on is when it hit full TP, I should have left the runner. I should have just, boom, put my stop loss at the highs. Put my stop loss at this high and just keep on trailing my stops until I eventually get stopped out. Because here, I would have trailed my stops here, because we had this big move down. Yes, there's no highs, but we created a big imbalance, so I would have just put my stops at the top of the imbalance. Bang. When we came through it, could have moved it to the CE of the 1 hour. Bang. Then we passed through the 1 hour, could have trailed my SL to the 1 hour gap. Then we did eventually come up, would have stopped me out here even if I continued trailing my SL. but that would have been an extra 4 RR. And then right here we just dumped and dumped and dumped and dumped. So if I kept on trailing my SL, obviously I could catch a lot bigger moves in scenarios like this. So I think once I hit my initial TP, I'll just keep on trailing my stop losses to recent highs and lows to hopefully catch more of a profit. So I'll secure a partial when I've hit my profit target for the day, and then just continue trailing my stop loss until I eventually get stopped out.